Hello everyone, I am Mansi from BSc Chemistry Honors Final Year. My today's topic is organosulfur compounds from Organic Chemistry book of modern publications whose author is Dr. J. M. Sehgal. Organosulfur compounds. Sulfur is known to form many organic compounds which may be considered as sulfur containing counterparts of compounds having oxygen. For instance, thiols are sulfur analogues of alcohols and thioethers are sulfur analogues of ethers. The chemical behavior of these sulfur compounds is quite similar to corresponding compounds containing oxygen. Sulfur, whose atomic number is 16, lies below oxygen in the periodic table. Compared to oxygen, its atomic size is quite large. As a result, organic compounds which are sulfur containing counterparts of carbonyl compounds are not known to exist commonly. This is due to the reluctance of large-size sulfur atoms to form pi bonds by sideways overlaps of its 3p orbitals with the p orbitals of the other atoms. Thus, sulfur atoms neither form 3p pi bonds amongst themselves, nor do they form stable pi bonds with other atoms such as carbon by 3p overlapping. It may be pointed out, however, that some thiocarbonyl compounds such as thiocarbamides do exist in a relatively stable form. This may be due to resonance, which decreases the double bond character of thiocarbonyl group. It is interesting to note that there also exist many organosulfur compounds containing sulfur-oxygen bonds with large double bond character. Sulfoxides such as dimethyl sulfoxide and sulfonic acid such as benzene sulfonic acid are common examples of such compounds. The formation of such compounds can be explained in terms of p-pi-d-pi bonding, as explained a little later by considering the structural features of sulfonic acid. Thiols. Thiols or thioalcohols are sulfur-containing counterparts of alcohols. They contain the group SH in their molecules and may be represented as RSH. The prefix thio indicates that sulfur has replaced oxygen of the alcohols. Thiols react with mercuric oxide to form mercuric salts and are therefore also known as mercaptans. They may also be treated as alkyl derivatives of hydrogen sulfide and are therefore sometimes referred to as hydrosulfides. Nomenclature. In the common system, thiols are named by adding the word mercaptan to the name of alkyl group attached to SH. In the IUPAC system, they are named in the same way as alcohols except that the suffix used is thiol in place of ol. In compounds which also contain other functional group of higher priority, SH group is denoted by the prefix mercapto. It may be noted that OH group is assigned higher priority than SH both in numbering and naming. Structural features. Sulfur takes part in the formation of thioalcohols in sp3 hybridized form in the ground state. Two of the hybridized orbitals have one electron each, form sigma bond with carbon and hydrogen respectively. The other two orbitals contain a lone pair of electrons in each of them. Therefore, as in case of alcohols, thiol molecules also have bent structure, although the CSH bond angle is lesser than COH angle in alcohols. For example, methanethiol may be represented as, like alcohols, thiols are also polar compound, although the degree of polarity of SH bond is very low as compared to the high degree of polarity of OH bond. This is because the electronegativity of sulfur is much less than that of oxygen. Methods of formation. Thiols may be prepared by the following methods of preparation. First, from alkyl halides. Thiols can be prepared by heating alkyl halides with excess of potassium or hydrogen sulfide. Alkyl halide plus potassium hydrosulfide, we get ethane thiol plus Ki. Mechanism. The reaction is a typical nucleophilic substitution reaction of alkyl halides with hydrosulfide anion. If hydrosulfide is not used in excess, considerable amount of thioethers may also be formed by further reaction. Second, from sodium alkyl sulfates or paratoluene sulfonic esters. Thiols can also be prepared by heating sodium hydrosulfide with sodium alkyl sulfates or paratoluene sulfonic esters. Number 3, from alcohols. By passing a mixture of alcohol vapors and hydrogen sulfide over heated thoria catalyst. Second, by heating an alcohol with phosphorus penta or trisulfide. Next, from Grignard reagents. Reaction of Grignard reagent with sulfur followed by hydrolysis also leads to formation of thiols. Next, from alkenes. Alkenes add on hydrogen sulfide to form thiols in accordance with Markovnikov's rule. Sixth, hydrolysis of thioesters. When hydrolyzed in acidic or basic medium, thioesters yield thiols. Seventh, by reaction between alkyl halide and thiourea. Probably the best method for the laboratory preparation of thiols is by reaction between alkyl halide and thiourea, which is a strong nucleophile. A nucleophilic substitution reaction takes place to form an intermediate S-alkyl isothioureanium salt. This salt on hydrolysis with the base gives thiol in excellent yield. Physical properties. Physical state. Methane thiol is a gas, while higher thiols are colorless, volatile liquids at room temperature. Lower members have extremely strong and offensive smell, while higher members have mild odor. Small quantities of ethane thiol are added to LPG to serve as odor-based warning against leakage of the gas. Boiling points. Due to lack of intermolecular hydrogen bonding in them, boiling points of lower thiols are lesser than those of corresponding alcohols. However, thiols have 8 or more carbon atoms have slightly higher boiling points than corresponding alcohols. This is because the molecular masses of thiols are somewhat higher than those of alcohols, while the hydrogen bonding in higher alcohols is not significant. Solubility. Thiols are practically insoluble in water. This is due to non-formation of hydrogen bonding between thiols and water. Chemical properties. The chemical behavior of thiols is in general similar to that of alcohols, but the two classes of compounds also differ from each other in certain respects. The differences in their behavior are essentially due to following reasons. Sulfur atom has larger size and smaller electronegativity than oxygen. Sulfur can be easily oxidized to higher oxidation states. The important reactions of thiols are discussed below. Acidic nature. Thiols are weakly acidic in nature, but their acidic character is considerably stronger than that of alcohols. Unlike alcohols, thiols react with alkalis to form salt known as mercaptides. The greater acidic character of thiols than alcohols is rather unexpected because sulfur is less electronegative than oxygen, but it is possibly due to the following reasons. The SH bond is weaker than OH bond. As a result, SH bond breaks more readily than OH bond. Second, the anion Rs negative formed as the conjugate base of thiols is more stable than Ro negative because the former can accommodate negative charge more easily than Ro negative due to large size of sulfur. The greater acidic character of thiols as compared to alcohols can also be understood in terms of the fact that thiols are alkyl derivatives of hydrogen sulfides, while alcohols are regarded as alkyl derivatives of water. Since hydrogen sulfide is a stronger acid than water, their alkyl derivatives are also stronger acid than the alkyl derivatives of water. Second, reaction with active metals. Thiols react with active metals like sodium to form mercaptides with the evolution of hydrogen gas. Third, reaction with metallic oxides and metallic salts. Like hydrogen sulfide, thiols react with a number of heavy metallic oxides and salts such as those of lead, mercury and gold to form water-insoluble mercaptides. Formation of thioesters. Thiols react with Formation of thioesters. Thiols react with carboxylic acids, acid chlorides or acid anhydrides to form thioesters. Reaction with alkyl halides. When heated with alkyl halides, sodium salts of thiols form thioethers. Reaction with aldehydes and ketones. Thiols undergo condensation with aldehydes and ketones to form mercaptals and mercaptols respectively. When treated with mercuric chloride in the presence of cadmium carbonate, the mercaptals and mercaptols regenerate the original aldehyde or ketone. Therefore, like acetals and ketols, mercaptals and mercaptols can also be used for the protection of aldehyde and ketonic groups in acidic medium. Seventh, oxidation. Thiols are much more readily oxidized than alcohols and furnish various products depending upon the nature of oxidizing agent employed. with mild oxidizing agents. Mild oxidizing agents such as iodine, air, hydrogen peroxide, sodium hypochlorite, and cupric chloride oxidize thiols to dialkyl sulfides. An alkaline solution of sodium plumbite containing sulfur also converts thiols to dialkyl sulfides. With strong oxidizing agents. Strong oxidizing agents such as nitric acid and periodic acid oxidize thiols to sulfonic acids. The behavior of thioalcohols towards oxidation constitutes an important point of difference between alcohols and thiols. It is interesting to note that oxidation of alcohols increases the oxidation state of carbon, while oxidation of thiols occurs at the sulfur atom, which undergoes an increase in its oxidation state. Desulfurization. When heated with Raney nickel, thiols undergo desulfurization to form corresponding hydrocarbons. Raney nickel is a spongy solid which is obtained by dissolving aluminium in nickel aluminum alloy with some sodium hydroxide. Thioethers. Thioethers may be regarded as dialkyl derivatives of hydrogen sulfide or alkyl derivatives of thioalcohols. Compared with ethers, they contain a sulfur atom in place of an oxygen atom. Thus, they contain the sulfide group S as their functional group and may be represented in general as RSR-, where R and R- may be same or different. Nomenclature. In the common system, thioethers are named as dialkyl thioethers or sulfides. In the IUPAC system, they are named as alkyl thioalkanes. The higher carbon chain in the molecule is taken as the parent alkane. Structural features. Thioethers, which are regarded as the dialkyl derivatives of hydrogen sulfide, resemble hydrogen sulfide in the bonding and structures of their molecules. Like hydrogen sulfide, the sulfur atom in thioethers is sp3 hybridized and is surrounded by two lone pairs and two bond pair of electrons. As such, thioethers are also bent molecules in which the CSE angle approaches the tetrahedral angle. However, the actual angle depends upon the size of the groups attached to sulfur. For example, the CSE angle in dimethyl thioether is 105 degree. It may be seen that the structure of thioethers is similar to that of ethers, although CSE angle in them is slightly lesser than COC angle in ethers. Methods of formation. Thioethers can be prepared by the following methods. First, reaction of alkyl halides with sodium or potassium mercaptide. When alkyl halides are heated with sodium or potassium mercaptides, thioethers are obtained in good yield. It is a nucleophilic substitution, that is SN2 reaction brought about by thiolate ion, sodium or potassium mercaptide, which is one of best known nucleophiles. Primary or secondary alkyl halides or even aryl halides can be used in this reaction, which is similar to Williamson synthesis of ethers. Tertiary alkyl halides are not used because they undergo elimination more readily than they form substitution products. Second, reaction of alkyl halides or potassium alkyl sulfate with sodium or potassium sulfide. Thioethers can also be obtained by heating alkyl halides with sodium or potassium sulfide. Third, from ethers. Ethers on heating with phosphorus pentasulfide form thioethers. Fourth, from thiols. When vapors of a thiol are passed over a mixture of Al2O3 and ZnS heated to about 575 Kelvin, thioethers are formed. Fifth, from alkenes. Thioethers can also be obtained by the addition of thiols to alkenes in the presence of peroxides. The product obtained is anti-Markovnikov rule. In absence of peroxide, practically no reaction takes place. Physical properties. First is physical state. Thioethers are colorless, volatile liquids at room temperature. Unlike thiols, their odors are not highly unpleasant. Second, boiling points. Their boiling points are slightly higher than those of corresponding ethers. This is due to their somewhat higher molecular masses than ethers. Solubility. They are insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvents such as alcohols and ethers. Chemical properties. Even though there is significant resemblance in the chemical behavior of thioethers and ethers, there are some important differences also between the two classes of compounds. Unlike ethers, thioethers are highly nucleophilic and are easily oxidized. First, reaction with alkyl halides. Due to the larger size and lesser electronegativity of sulfur, the lone pairs of electrons on sulfur are not tightly held and are easily available for sharing. Therefore, thioethers are much more nucleophilic than ethers. As a result, they readily react with alkyl halides by SN2 mechanism to displace the halide ion and form trialkyl sulfonium salts. These salts are stable at room temperature but decompose on heating to give the original substances. The sulfonium salts are crystalline and water-soluble substances. On treatment with moist silver oxide, sulfonium salts give sulfonium hydroxides. Like quaternary ammonium salts, sulfonium hydroxides are also highly basic and on heating decompose to give a thioether, alkene and water. It is interesting to note that trialkyl sulfonium salts having different alkyl groups attached to sulfur can be resolved into enantiomeric form, which are not readily interconvertible. Second, formation of sulfur yields. When treated with a strong base such as N-butyl lithium, sulfonium salts eliminate an alpha hydrogen to form dialkyl sulfonium methalides, commonly known as sulfur ylides. Sulfur ylides are extremely useful synthetic reagents. Oxidation. Due to the readiness of sulfur to change into higher oxidation states, thioethers are also easily oxidized to first sulfoxides and then sulfones. Oxidation with equimolar amount of mild oxidizing agents such as peroxide or sodium metaperiodate gives rise to sulfoxides. Reaction with excess of hydrogen peroxide or strong oxidizing agents such as potassium permanganate or peroxyacetic acid leads to the formation of sulfones. Fourth, addition of halogens. Thioethers form dihalogen addition compounds on treatment with halogens. Fifth, reduction. When heated with Raney nickel, thioethers readily undergo reduction and desulfurization to form alkanes. Sixth, reaction with metallic salts. Thioethers react with metallic salts such as HgCl2 and stannic chloride to form crystalline salts. Seventh, hydrolysis. On boiling with an alkali, thioethers are hydrolyzed to alcohols and hydrogen sulfide. This reaction shows that thioethers may be regarded as ester of hydrogen sulfide. Sulfonic acids are strongly acidic organic compounds which may be regarded as derivative of sulfuric acid in which an OH group has been replaced by an alkyl or aryl group. Thus, they may be represented by the general formula RSO2OH or RSO3OH where R denotes an alkyl or aryl group. Simple examples of aliphatic and aromatic sulfonic acids are furnished by methane sulfonic acid CH3SO2OH and benzene sulfonic acid C6H5SO2OH. Nomenclature. Sulfonic acids are named by adding the ending sulfonic acid to the name of the parent compound to which the sulfonic acid group is attached. Structural features. Sulfonic acids are characterized by the presence of group SO2OH or SO3H known as sulfonic acid group in their molecules. The linkage of sulfonic acid group to the rest of the molecule involves a direct carbon-sulfur bond. The hydroxy oxygen is linked to sulfur and hydrogen respectively by single bonds. However, there is some difference of opinion regarding the representation of the bonds between remaining two oxygens and sulfur. There are two main types of representatives in use. Whatever the representation used for these sulfur-oxygen bonds, what is important to remember is that those bonds are highly polar and have considerable double bond character. The bonding of sulfur in sulfonic acids can be explained as follows. The sulfur atom in sulfonic acid is in an excited and sp3 hybridized state. These hybrid orbitals of sulfur form sigma bonds with each of the three oxygens and one carbon. At the same time, d orbitals of sulfur undergo d pi p pi overlapping with the properly oriented p orbitals of the two oxygen atoms. The measurements of bond length and bond energy shows that the two sulfur oxygen bonds have same bond order of slightly less than 2. Methods of formation. The methods generally employed for the preparation of aliphatic and aromatic sulfonic acids are given below. Aliphatic sulfonic acids. First, oxidation of thiols. Alkane sulfonic acids are prepared by the oxidation of thiols with strong oxidizing agents such as nitric acid and potassium permanganate. Second, reaction between sodium sulfite and alkyl halide, that is known as Strecker reaction. When a mixture of sodium sulfite and alkyl halide is heated, sodium salts of alkane sulfonic acids are obtained. Third, addition of sodium bisulfite to alkenes. Sodium salts of alkane sulfonic acids are also obtained by the addition of sodium bisulfite to alkenes in the presence of peroxides. Fourth, sulfonation of alkanes. Direct sulfonation of alkanes may be carried out by the reaction with forming sulfuric acid, particularly in case of branched-chain alkanes in which tertiary carbon atoms are available. But it is not a satisfactory method for preparing alkane sulfonic acid due to the occurrence of side reactions. Aromatic sulfonic acids. Sulfonic acids having sulfonic acid group directly attached to benzene ring are usually prepared by direct sulfonation. The reagents employed for bringing about sulfonation are called sulfonating reagents. The commonly used sulfonating reagents are concentrated sulfuric acid or fuming sulfuric acid containing varying proportions of dissolved sulfur trioxide. Mechanism of sulfonation. Sulfonation is a typical electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. According to the generally accepted view, the attacking electrophilic reagent is sulfur trioxide, which is present as such in oleum or may be produced by the dissociation of sulfuric acid. The electrophilic character of SO3 is due to the presence of electron deficient sulfur atom, as is obvious from the following contributing structure of its molecule. The complete mechanism is outlined. First, generation of electrophiles. Second, formation of carbocations. Third, transfer of proton to form the sulfonic acid anion. Fourth, reaction between sulfonic acid anion and hydronium ion to form the final product. It may be noted that all the steps in the sulfonation process are reversible in nature. Therefore, in order to drive the reaction in the forward direction, we must use a large excess of concentrated or fuming sulfuric acid. The removal of water by reaction with sulfur trioxide further helps the forward process. Physical properties. First is physical state. The lower aliphatic sulfonic acids are liquids while higher members are colorless solids. Aromatic sulfonic acids are generally low melting, colorless crystalline solids. Sulfonic acids are highly hygroscopic, and that is why they are usually stored and used in the form of their salts. Second is boiling points. They have high boiling points and generally decompose when heated to their boiling points, but they can be distilled in vacuum without decomposition. Third is solubility. Being highly polar compounds, sulfonic acids are freely soluble in water but insoluble in organic solvents. In fact, the solubility of sulfonic acids in water far exceeds that of any other class of organic compounds. For this reason, sulfonic acid groups are often introduced in many dyes and drugs to make them water soluble. Chemical properties. As in the case of carboxylic acids, the chemical behavior of sulfonic acids is also characterized by the presence of an ionizable hydrogen and a reactive hydroxyl group. Their important reactions are discussed. Reaction due to ionizable hydrogen. First is acidity. Sulfonic acids are very strong acids and are almost completely ionized in aqueous solution to form sulfonate anion and hydronium ion. The acidic character of sulfonic acid is due to the effect of sulfonyl group RSO2 negative on the release of hydrogen ion from the OH group. The presence of two strongly electronegative oxygen atoms in the sulfonyl group greatly facilitates the release of hydrogen ion and the formation of a stable sulfonate anion. The sulfonate anion is a resonance hybrid of three equivalent contributing structures in which the negative charge is dispersed over three oxygen atoms. As such, it is highly stabilized and is readily formed, which in turn is responsible for the strongly acidic nature of sulfonic acids. Second, salt formation. Sulfonic acids readily form salt with bases such as hydroxide, carbonates and bicarbonates. Formation of functional derivatives. It is interesting to note that although the two oxygen atoms of the sulfonyl group facilitates the ionization of hydrogen from sulfonic acids, they make the replacement of OH group more difficult. Thus, OH group of sulfonic acids can be directly replaced only on reaction with thionyl chloride or phosphorus chlorides to form sulfonyl chlorides. Other functional derivatives of sulfonic acid such as esters and amides cannot be prepared directly. They are obtained from sulfonyl chlorides. Third, formation of sulfonyl chlorides. Sulfonic acids react with thionyl chloride or phosphorus tri or pentachloride to form sulfonyl chlorides. It may be noted that reaction with thionyl chloride takes place only in the presence of dimethyl formamide (DMF). Fourth is formation of anhydrides. On heating with phosphorus pentoxide, sulfonic acids form corresponding anhydrides. Fifth, formation of sulfonic esters and sulfonamides. As already mentioned, the esters and amides of sulfonic acids are usually obtained from sulfonyl chlorides. Replacement of sulfonic acid group. Sulfonic acid group is a very good leaving group. As a result, sulfonic acid undergoes several reactions in which the SO3 group is replaced by another atoms or groups such as H, OH, C triple bond N, NH2 as illustrated below. Sixth is replacement of SO3H by hydrogen, that is desulfonation. When aryl sulfonic acids are heated with dilute mineral acids in the presence of superheated steam at about 425 Kelvin, sulfonic acid group is replaced by hydrogen to form aromatic hydrocarbon and sulfuric acid. Since the reaction involved is the reverse of sulfonation, it is known as desulfonation. It has been already stated that sulfonation is a reversible process. This means that the mechanism of desulfonation is the reverse of direct sulfonation of aromatic hydrocarbons. Seventh is replacement of SO3H by OH. The fusion of sodium salt of aryl sulfonic acid with sodium hydroxide followed by acidification leads to the formation of phenols. SO3 group getting replaced by OH group. This constitutes a good method for the preparation of phenols. Eighth is replacement of SO3H by C triple bond N. When the sodium salt of sulfonic acid is fused with sodium cyanide, SO3H group is replaced by C triple bond N, resulting in the formation of nitriles. The nitriles formed can be easily hydrolyzed to yield amides or carboxylic acids. They can also be reduced to form amines. Ninth is replacement of SO3H by NH2. The fusion of sodium salt of sulfonic acid with sodamide leads to the replacement of SO3H group by NH2 with the formation of amines. 10th is replacement of SO3 by SH. Sodium salts of aryl sulfonic acids with sodium hydrosulfide leads to the formation of thiophenols. 11th is reactions of aromatic nucleus. Aromatic sulfonic acids undergo usual electrophilic substitution reactions of aromatic nucleus, the sulfonic acid group having a deactivating and meta-directing influence. Sulfonamides. Sulfonamides are derivatives of sulfonic acids in which OH group of the sulfonic acid has been replaced by NH2 group. Substituted sulfonamides carrying the group NHR or NR2 in place of NH2. Preparation. Sulfonamides are generally prepared by the action of ammonia on corresponding sulfonyl chlorides. Properties. First, sulfonamides are well-defined crystalline solids and are therefore used to characterize the sulfonic acids. Second, they are weakly acidic in nature and react with strong alkalis to form water-soluble salts. Third, they are hydrolyzed on heating with aqueous acids to form sulfonic acid and ammonia. Uses. They are used as laboratory reagents and in the manufacture of dyes and drugs called sulfa drugs. Sulfaguanidine. Synthesis. It can be synthesized by the following methods. Para-acetamidobenzene sulfonyl chloride, that is obtained by the action of chlorosulfonic acid on acetanilide, is treated with guanidine in the presence of 2-propanol at a temperature below 253 Kelvin. The product formed is heated with a dilute material, mineral acid, to hydrolyze the acetyl group and get sulfaguanidine. Para-acetamidobenzene sulfonamide is first obtained by the action of chlorosulfonic acid with acetanilide followed by reaction with ammonia. It is then heated with dicyano-diamine and the resulting acetyl derivative is hydrolyzed by heating with a mineral acid to get the product. Cyanoguanidine used in the reaction is a tautomeric mixture obtained by the dimerization of cyanamide in the presence of a base. It is only slightly absorbed in intestinal tract and is therefore used in the treatment of bacillary dysentery. Synthetic detergents. Synthetic detergents or soapless soaps, as they are sometimes called, are synthetic substances that are being increasingly employed as cleansing agents these days. Unlike soap, detergents can be used satisfactorily even in hard water since they do not form curd-like precipitate in such water. Huge quantities of different type of detergents which differ chemically from soap as well as from one another are now being manufactured and used all over the world. However, all these detergents are similar to soap in that their molecules also have a large non-polar hydrocarbon end that is oil soluble and an ionic end that is water soluble. The typical synthetic detergents are either salts of alkyl sulfates or alkyl benzene sulfonates as described below. First, sodium alkyl sulfates. These detergents consist of sodium alkyl sulfates obtained from long chain alcohols. The first such detergent was made from a 12-carbon straight chain alcohol, 1-dodecanol. The alcohol was treated with concentrated sulfuric acid to form a sulfate ester, which was neutralized with sodium hydroxide to obtain a detergent known as sodium dodecyl sulfate SDS. The long hydrocarbon chain is evidently the non-polar end, while the polar end is OSO3 negative Na positive. SDS is mainly used in shampoos and cosmetics. Second, alkyl benzene sulfonates. The most commonly used detergent these days are linear alkyl benzene sulfonates (LAS), such as sodium dodecyl benzene sulfonates. They are anionic detergents and are obtained by conversion of benzene into alkyl benzene followed by sulfonation and neutralization. Cleansing action of soaps and detergent. The cleansing action of soap or detergents depends upon the presence in their molecules of a large non-polar hydrocarbon group which is oil soluble, that is hydrophobic group, and an ionic group such as COO negative, SO4 negative or SO3 negative, which is water soluble, that is hydrophilic group. The dirt is generally held to a dirty surface by a thin film of oil or grease which is non-polar. When the dirty surface is placed in soap or detergent solution, the non-polar hydrocarbon ends of the soap or detergent dissolve in oil or grease. The ionic ends of the soap or detergent molecules are left projecting into the surrounding water layer. Due to the negative charge of ions, an ionic atmosphere develops around the oil or grease droplets. Repulsion between similar charges prevents the oil droplets from coming together and coalescing. The net result is that droplets of oil or grease get dispersed in water to form an emulsion, and in this way dirt portion comes out and is washed away by water. Thus, cleansing action of soap or detergent is fundamentally due to its property to act as an emulsifying agent in the formation of emulsion of oil or grease in water. Thank you.